It happened. As you guys just saw, the Jake has drug in a broken tractor. Not any broken tractor. One of the shop's personal broken tractors. You're gonna laugh at this. I've heard people talk about this before. This is a white. It's a white garden tractor. We all know the Jake. We've all loved the Jake with a passion. So let's see how many likes we can get for the Jake. But the white tractor here, it died on me. It's done, dead, kaput, shot, choked itself, foot in the ground, everything. This tractor was bought used, personally, for our shop. A nice 12 horse Briggs & Stratton flathead, a big gas tank, electric start, hydrostatic, small mower. We all know the Jake being 8 horse Kohler, stick shift. Now, again, this is stacked too, because we all know if it's going to be one of my tractors, it's going to have a stack. Unless it's like the Hot Rod or the John Deere, which, no stack. Now, the problem with this is when I was mowing, I was just mowing out in the yard. I was running fine. Then it started coughing, sputtering, and then it choked, and then it died. When it died, I immediately turned it off. Didn't even attempt starting it. I lifted the hood and see how much gas was in here. It had a half tank. Then I checked the fuel down here, the fuel filter. It was bone dry in there. So I figured, oh, must be plugging the line. Then out of here, gas was pouring out. I immediately got off, ran over here, grabbed the fuel can in line, which you can see right there. I grabbed all that, ran out. When I got here, it was dumping it like it wasn't even fuel in it. Like it was just pouring. I mean, it was like a river coming out around that, right on there too. So I got the gas to stop. I siphoned out the gas. As it was siphoning out here, I went and got the Jake, threw this thing into toast so it could be towed. This is a pre-filter. I used it, but all of here was full of gas. I'm not sure if you can see down in there, but it was gas up to here, spilling over. And actually, packed down that sponge. Still some gas in there. Now, after this, I siphoned out all the gas out of here. And then I went over and checked the oil. The oil, luckily, did not smell like gas. So I'm thinking none of the gas got into the oil. But I bet that cylinder in there is full of oil. I mean, just crammed with it. So, we're going to unhook it off the tractor. And then we'll get to work on this. Now this will be our first will be our first edited video, so cut me some slack here. And if you haven't seen the videos on the Jake, playlist will be in the description. So, also along with the hot rod, my camera will focus on it. Or I'll put that in there if anyone's interested in it. So, see you in a bit. Alright guys, we're back. I just took off the front here so I can get some more access. It was 7/16 to take the bolts here and here out. And it was half to take these two out, if anyone was wondering. This is the first time I've had this off. I've taken off the spark plug wire for safety reasons. I'll just move that up out of the road. There. No, stay. Oh well, we'll just let it hang. Now what I'm going to do now is go get a deep well socket and take this off. And what we're going to try is I'm going to fling it over a couple times with the starter, push out, see if any gas comes up out of here. So in 1 second. Where's my trusty wrench? There it is. I grabbed 2 sockets, what I think it is. It's not that one. Alright, our socket size is 3/4 of an inch. For those on the metric system, I'm sorry, I don't know what this is in the metrics. But we're going to use my trusty, I think it's, quarter-inch drive. It's set to take it off. So what you want to do to take this off, this has an aluminum head, just like the hot rod does. You want to take your hand and cup the head of the ratchet, and with the other hand, lightly tap, or like just slightly bump the top of your ratchet. You'll bust it loose, and from that point, you can probably take this off by your finger, and ooh, look right here. That is a drenched plug. So, now that we have our spark plug out, I'm going to take the socket back so I don't confuse them. We're going to fling it over, and I'm going to see if any gas shoots up out of it. Now, since we don't have a spark plug in there, and this is a gasoline engine, we shouldn't have any fire. But, to be safe, because our coil here will shoot fire out, will shoot sparks. I have a fire extinguisher right there. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot. Some tractors come with a safety switch, meaning you'd have to push this down and sit on the seat. So, we're going to go wide open. We're just going to shoot. Oh! That's the end of that. Did I get that on? Oh, I got that on film! What you just saw there? That was a cylinder full of gasoline. And that all shot right at you. Needless to say, don't try this at home, kids. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're gonna move you guys over. I'm gonna get my, now the whole floor is slick as can be. And for you guys that are just starting out in the small end of business, your best friend will be kitty litter. It absorbs oil. I got a 55-gallon drum of it Now, you don't want to have a fire in here at all. That's bad for your shop, bad for your tools. That'll make your girlfriend or wife unhappy with you. You can burn down your whole entire garage. That can ruin your tools and all your hard-earned money. So, I'm gonna go to my books, see how I'm gonna have to treat this, because I now know this whole entire cylinder is full of gasoline. I mean, you guys just saw it just boom right out of there. Now you see why we have a fire extinguisher handy. So, oh great, my shop hand's here. He's gonna laugh at this. Well, I'm gonna go get him. We'll come back. We'll take care of this. Adios for now. Alright, we're back. I did clear it out. I flung it over a couple times to shoot up some out of the gas, up out of the pipe. We're gonna see if she'll start up. I'm not going to run it long because it needs an oil change. There's gas in the oil. So, I took the dipstick out. It reeked of gas. So, if this happens to you guys, we're going to need to rebuild the carburetor. I can tell right now that's going to need to get rebuilt. And an oil change, a new plug, and that's it. Sorry about the wind. I have a fan on to blow all the gas fumes out of here. So that's all you guys are going to need to do. You're going to need to rebuild your carburetor completely, or buy a new carb if you're that cheap. Like I am, I'm just going to buy a new carb. Don't want to get into the hassle. I'm going to put a new plug in. I got to change the oil. I got to change the fuel filter in it, this thing. So save you guys a hassle watching me do all that. Any questions, post them in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that happy crap. Follow me on Instagram. And like for that freaking gas explosion out of the cylinder. That's a 1 in a million shot. So, adios for now.